Hello, James Graney here from internetbizuni.com, and in today's video I'm going to be going through Amazon's algorithm change. This is a change that I have noticed on Amazon with their algorithm, and I'm going to explain exactly how it affects you if you use Amazon PPC, which is also known as Amazon pay-per-click or Amazon advertising. So I've noticed these changes for myself on my own Amazon listings, but I wasn't too sure of how these changes were affecting everyone, and I wasn't sure if it was an algorithm change or what was going on when I first started to notice it. But now I have had people come to me and ask me if I can look at their products listings. They've said that their listings have dropped severely in Amazon's rankings and they didn't know what was causing it. But it is definitely an algorithm change that Amazon has made in 2018. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you everything that you need to know about it and how to overcome it so that it doesn't affect your product listings going forward. Okay, so don't worry if you're a bit lost already and you may be asking, what's an algorithm? I'm going to jump over and show you exactly what it is now so that you know exactly what I'm talking about when I refer to the word algorithm in this video. So I've just jumped over to Google and I'm now going to give you the exact definition for what an algorithm is. So an algorithm is defined as a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer. So basically, every search engine in the world has an algorithm. That algorithm tells the search engine what information it should show when someone types in a search term. So as you can see in Google, when we typed in algorithm, they give us examples of what people would have typed in with the word algorithm in the past. As well as this, the algorithm decides which pages show up here after someone goes and searches for a search term in the search engine. And every search engine in the world has an algorithm working for it, but it does different calculations to determine which pages or which links to show you after you search for a search term. So I'm just going to jump over to Amazon, which is also a search engine, and just show you exactly what I mean. So I'm now over on Amazon, and as you can see, once you start typing, it will give you suggestions for what other people have searched for when they've typed in the search term that you've typed into the search bar. This is the algorithm telling it what you're most likely going to search next. So then we will click on one of these. So I'm just going to click on dog's treats. And now Amazon displays the most likely pages that you are going to click on next. And they rank them in order. So the ones that you are most likely going to be interested in, they're going to show to you nearer the top. The ones you're going to be less likely in, they're going to show you further back in the pages. But in Amazon's case, they allow you to create sponsored ads, otherwise known as PPC. And as you can see, these first 3 listings are sponsored ads. So these 3 listings aren't there because they're most likely going to be clicked on or purchased next. They are there because the seller has paid to have their sponsored ad display. The more you pay, the higher up your sponsored ad will be. So this ad is paying a higher cost than these ads for being displayed up in the first position. But now I'm just going to scroll down a bit further, and these are the organic listings for the products. So it will be Amazon's algorithm telling Amazon which ones of these to display in which order. So Amazon's algorithm has decided that this is the most likely product that I'm going to click on and purchase. So they show it in the first organic position, and it flows down from there. So when we get to the bottom of the page, Amazon's algorithm has determined that we're less likely to click and purchase this product than we are at the top in relation to the search term that we have entered. So that is why it's lower down. And again, you can click through all of the pages for this search term. We see that there's 400 in total, and Amazon rank them accordingly to how likely we are to click on them and make a purchase of them products. And as long as your listing is indexed for the keyword that you wish to be ranked for, then it will rank somewhere for that keyword. But that position can be anywhere from page 1 to page 400, depending on how likely Amazon thinks a customer is going to purchase your product. So I'm just going to make this clearer, and I'm just going to click into one of these listings and explain what I mean. So as long as your product is indexed for the keyword, then Amazon will rank it in one of the positions. How Amazon indexes your products is to do with the keywords that you have listed in your product listing and in your product's back end. So as you can see, they have dog treat listed here. They have dog treats listed here. And again, they might have it down in the description and listed again in the back end. So this product listing will be indexed for dog treats. And then depending on how many sales it makes, it moves further up in Amazon's rankings. I have a video on YouTube that shows you exactly how you can see what keywords your product is indexed for. So I will link up that video here, or below in the description I will put a link so that you can click on it and watch that video if you want to check if your product is indexed for certain keywords, because Amazon doesn't index your product for every keyword that is in your listing. So it is worth checking that you are still indexed for your main keywords. Okay, so now that I've explained the basics about algorithms and how Amazon's algorithm works, I now want to go into more detail. I want to show you exactly how it's changed, because there has definitely been major changes to Amazon's algorithm in 2018. I know this from seeing my own product listings, seeing some of them drop off, seeing some of them push up even higher in the Amazon search rankings. And I've also been working with clients who have noticed the exact same changes to their product listings. So what I've done is I've put it all together in a graph showing you simply how it's all changed, and I will go through that graph with you now. Okay, so once upon a time in the world of Amazon algorithm, a sale used to be counted as a sale. They all counted equally. So if your product was indexed for a keyword and then went on to make a sale, it will be pushed up higher for that sale on the Amazon search rankings. And that is still the case. But all sales don't count equally. And depending on where your sales are coming from will affect how much it pushes up or lets down your product in the search rankings. So I've done up a graph which clearly shows you how the Amazon algorithm works and how the different places you get sales from matters more than ever in 2018. So as you can see, obviously organic search and sales history are the two biggest drivers of where Amazon position your product in their search rankings. And you can clearly see that by this chunk and this chunk takes up 40% of the Amazon algorithm. But it used to be the case that PPC sales were just counted as a sale, but that is not the case anymore. And just because you are getting sales through PPC doesn't mean that you're going to be ranking high for the search terms that you're getting the sales for, because it plays a lot smaller factor in Amazon's algorithm than it used to. And I know this because I have seen product listings that make hundreds of sales through PPC and they're not pushing up any higher. They're actually falling down in Amazon's rankings, whereas product listings that are making sales through external links are moving higher quicker on Amazon's rankings. And that's why I've took out this piece here, so you can clearly see how much of an influence external links play in where Amazon ranks you for your product. So if you were making a lot of sales through external links, meaning that other websites are linking to your Amazon product listing and people are coming through those links and making a purchase of your product, this will be causing it to be pushed up extremely high in Amazon's ranks. Whereas if all of your sales are coming through PPC, which is Amazon's advertising, then your product listings may be falling back even if you are making a lot of sales through PPC. And that is simply because Amazon recognizes that it is not pushing the best products to the top. It is simply pushing the products that sellers have paid for. And that is not in the best interest of Amazon's customers, because obviously you can have a product priced way higher than the rest and just pay for sponsored ads and you will get sales because your listing is so high up, but that won't benefit the end customer. And that's what Amazon is all about. So that's why PPC isn't as effective anymore as it used to be, because the sales from it don't push you up as high in the Amazon search rankings as it used to. Organic sales are always going to be number one on Amazon and the biggest driver for where they will rank your products in the future. But you have to get to page one before you will start seeing a lot of organic sales on your product. And that's why you should be focusing a lot of your attention in getting your initial sales from external links, because that will move you up higher in the Amazon search rankings so that you can start making more of these organic sales, and that will push you even higher in Amazon search rankings. And then, as you can see here, they also measure your sales over a 180-day period. So even if your product is selling well but runs out of inventory, it will drop back in the rankings because it won't have made any of these sales recently, but it will push back up in the sales rankings as soon as you come back into inventory and start making sales from some of these places, because it will have gained a lot of points here for having sales within 180 days. And then obviously there is a lot of other factors involved in where Amazon rank your products, as you can see over here on the chart. But the main change that I've noticed in 2018 has been the sales from external links is ranking your products higher, whereas sales from PPC isn't having the effect on the rank that it used to have. And listings that are overly dependent on Amazon PPC are falling back in the rankings because simply it doesn't carry the weight that it used to carry in Amazon's algorithm. Okay, so with Amazon PPC costs constantly rising and the effect that it's having on our search rankings decreasing all of the time, what's the plan going forward? What's your plan for ranking your products and keeping them high in Amazon search rankings? Well, the answer is not to be over dependent on Amazon PPC and to start focusing more of your attention building your audience off Amazon so that you can drive more external sales from off Amazon onto Amazon, which will in turn increase your product rankings on Amazon for the search terms that you're already indexed for. Again, I go through all of the different changes that Amazon has made in 2018 in my last video, and I will link that up in the description, as well as the link to the video which shows you how to check what search terms your products are indexed for, because again, your products just mightn't be indexed for the search term and you might think that's the reason you're not ranking for them. So check that your product is indexed for them, and then look to improve your rank by driving external traffic to Amazon and making sales with this external traffic, because it's having a lot better of an impact than PPC is having in 2018 on product rankings. So because we've seen so many changes in 2018 on Amazon, I'm putting together a few different videos, a series of videos that's going to show you how to go about finding products that will be successful on Amazon in 2018, how to get reviews on Amazon that will actually stick in 2018, because so many of the old ways just aren't working and the reviews aren't sticking, they're simply getting deleted by Amazon. So I'm going to put together a video on that this week, and as well as that I'm going to show you how to launch your products to the top of Amazon in 2018, taking into consideration all of these changes and the changes that I've mentioned in my previous video in regards to how Amazon is ranking products. So make sure to click subscribe on my channel. It's down in the bottom right of this video so that you will see a notification when I upload these videos to YouTube during this week. At this time, the unique private label course and the advanced private label course is currently closed. But if you are interested in signing up, I will be opening them again in the future. So you can click on any of the links to either of them courses and put your name down so that I will email you when they open again in the future. Again, the unique private label course teaches you everything you need to know as a beginner to be successful on Amazon. And I'm upgrading that at the moment so that I can include all of these changes that I've noticed in recent months on Amazon. As well as this, the advanced private label course shows you everything that I do to increase my sales and my profits on my products on Amazon. So you can check out them links in the description as well. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye.